Hello there, I'm Gold Standard Radio. Well, I'm a DJ on Gold Standard Radio. I'm actually Lady Loy. I present on Saturdays 7 till 9 on the Roller Coaster Show. And I play new music, new artists, new genres, artists from all over the world in their languages and in English. And yes, so that's what I do on the show. But today I wanted to talk about Bandcamp. I wanted to talk about Bandcamp because it's an alternative to artists who feel victimized or exploited by the streaming process. So I'm going to read my notes and hopefully you'll find them useful. Let's be honest, for too long, the music industry has told artists they have no choice. They've told you to take what you can get, smile at exposure, and be grateful for the scraps. You pour your life into a track, you sacrifice sleep, friends, relationships, and for what? A few pennies per stream. A dashboard that tells you you're not popular enough. Algorithms that decide your value, your relevance, your worth. The industry seems to prefer you small, desperate, powerless, but you're not. Streaming is not a glitch, it's a machine built to extract from artists while giving as little as possible in return. Labels, platforms, industry insiders, they make billions off of what you create, and yet they tell you it's normal to survive on fractions of a penny per day. They tell you exposure is payment. Crap. Because you still have control. Your music still belongs to you, and there are ways to survive without begging for scraps. You can reclaim your agency, your pride, your revenue, your fans. You can rebuild the link between your work and its value. And one of the ways artists have done this is through platforms that put control back in your hands. Platforms like Bandcamp as an option. Bandcamp is not a magic bullet. It won't make you a superstar overnight. It won't flood your bank account, but it does something radical in today's landscape. It allows you to sell directly to fans, not algorithms. You can set your own prices, including name your price, letting fans support you how they choose. You maintain ownership of your music, no sneaky clauses. You see real revenue, not abstract fractions of a cent. You can connect directly with listeners, emails, messages, purchases. That's survival. That's dignity. That's control. Artists who are listening, how long have you felt powerless? How long have you waited for approval from a system that never cared? How long have you sacrificed for recognition that never came? The industry can feel like it is designed to grind you down. It can seem like it has been built to make artists feel disposable. Your heart, your sweat, your creativity belongs to you, not them. Platforms like Bandcamp are a tool, a way to say, I will survive, I will keep creating, I will control how my work reaches the world. And having options and choices can terrify anyone who thrives on control. Think about narcissists. Survival is not a compromise. It means reclaiming your revenue, every dollar, every pound earned on your terms. Reclaiming your fan base, people who actually want to support you, not numbers that matter to a chart. Your creative freedom, releasing music when and how you choose. Your pride, knowing that your art still matters. Bandcamp gives you one pass back to all of this. It won't fix the industry, but it gives you a fighting chance, and sometimes that's enough. So is there a cost to using Bandcamp? Yes. The costs and deductions I'm going to share with you now, which I believe are valid as of now, but please check out Bandcamp's Help Centre, which will update you on current fees. So there's the platform commission revenue share, which is 15% on digital sales, albums, tracks, downloads, for example, by default. This reduces to 10% once you've done at least US $5,000 in sales over the past 12 months. For physical goods, vinyl, CD, merchandise, etc., the cut is 10%. On top of Bandcamp's cut, payment processing fees apply because transactions go through services like PayPal or card processors. For many digital purchases, this is typically in the 4 to 6% range, or sometimes a small fixed fee, depending on payment method and location. On physical sales, sometimes payment goes directly to the artist's PayPal, but Bandcamp will still recoup their 10% share when possible, which can lead to a revenue share balance that gets settled later. Other possible deductions if you use advanced features, e.g. membership subscription, publishing royalties via collection societies, etc. There may be extra deductions depending on agreements, but very high-priced items, e.g. deluxe packages, beat licenses, big bundles, the revenue share calculation may only apply to the first US $100 of the item. Bandcamp is straightforward, transparent model. It's Bandcamp, processing fees, there's nothing hidden beyond that, assuming you check payout statements carefully. Using Bandcamp isn't perfect for everyone. There are potential downsides and constraints. There's a limited reach compared to major streaming platforms. Marketing, self-promotion is a burden. Success often depends heavily on how much you put into promoting yourself. There's no streaming-based royalties, unlike platforms that pay per stream with varying rates. Bandcamp pays only when people buy or tip. If your audience is more into streaming than paying, income can be unpredictable. Discoverability is weaker for artists, especially new or unknown ones. Being found on Bandcamp can be harder because the platform doesn't encourage discovery via playlisting or aggressive recommendation. There's also dependence on fan base engagement. Because revenue depends on sales or things like tips, merchandise, fans who care enough to pay, artists lacking a committed or sizable fan community may struggle. For physical merchandise, payment flow and revenue share balancing can be a bit more complex. E.g., payments may go directly to you while Bandcamp recoups its 10% later, which some artists find confusing. Promotion and analytics are more limited unless you pay for add-ons. In short, it's great for control, fairness, direct fan sales, but you may need to work harder on promotion and building a fan base. Bandcamp tends to work best for independent artists, DIY musicians, small bands, niche genres, or anyone with a small but dedicated fan base. Artists who value creative and business control, want to release physical or digital music, merchandise bundles, limited editions, and connect directly with fans. Musicians who are willing to engage in self-promotion, build community, and treat Bandcamp as a part of a broader strategy, i.e. merchandise, social media, live shows, etc., not the only income stream. It might be less ideal for artists who rely on massive reach or need to be discovered widely and quickly. Musicians who expect steady, reliable income without putting in extra marketing or promotional work, it won't be good for them. Those who depend heavily on streaming-based royalties, though Bandcamp can still complement streaming rather than replace it. So for every musician who feels beaten down, ignored or undervalued, you do not have to take it. You do not have to surrender your art to systems that exploit you. You do not have to believe the narrative that says you are powerless. I have just demonstrated that you have options. You have platforms that let you survive and regain control. Yes, it will take work. Yes, it will take persistence. Yes, it will take courage. But for every artist who uses power wisely, for every creator who refuses to shrink, there is survival, there is respect, there is agency. And when you take it, you are not just surviving, you are reclaiming your life as an artist. Bandcamp is only one option, but there are others. Platforms like Patreon, Gumroad, Ko-fi, or even Kickstarter allow artists to sell directly, connect with fans, and regain control over their work. The key is finding tools that are compatible with your needs and that put you, not the algorithm, in charge of your creativity and survival. The industry may want you desperate, it may want you invisible, it may want you to feel small. Do not give it that power. Use tools at your disposal, connect with fans directly, protect your work, value creativity, and take back control. Bandcamp is one real tangible way to do that, to survive, to regain your power, to remind the world that your art